Everybody, on this cloudy, kind of cold and rainy Saturday in April, I'm out looking for mushrooms. It's not really an ideal time to be looking for them. You normally want to be sunshiny and warm and whatnot, but it has been warm before today. I'm kind of guessing nobody's been down here on our bottom looking for any, so I'm kind of hopeful that I'm going to find some mushrooms. Those of you who don't know, but these are morels that grow in the springtime. Mushrooms. A lot of people love them, love to eat them. They actually are so popular that people will literally pay like $30 a quart for them. I have no intention of selling them. Most people go crazy looking for them and selling them, but not me. I don't even like eating them. My mom and dad love them. My aunt loves them. A lot of people love them. If I can find a bunch, I intend to give them away. But I've only found 2 so far. And I'm no expert of looking for morels, but I don't know why I'm calling them morels. Just call them mushrooms. Gosh dang, these stinking thorn bushes are everywhere. But I've walked quite a ways. My aunt is an expert for looking for mushrooms, but because of COVID-19 going on right now, she's a nurse at a nursing home. She's pretty much working her butt off and going home, going to bed. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to get out here and look for some myself. My eyes are really bad. I need to get in and see an eye doctor as soon as possible. But unfortunately, they've been closed because of COVID too. So that doesn't help me at all. My left eye is really bad. I've got a small cataract in it, but it just needs to be adjusted. The mushrooms aren't growing as well because our neighbor's cows keep getting into the mushroom patch. I need to walk on down into there. They used to grow like crazy on that knob, so I'll probably look there next. This is the south bank. Years and years ago, we would go down it, and there would be tons of mushrooms on the other side, tons on this side. I am just not healthy enough to do that, and I don't think even a healthy person is going to make it across here too easy. That's a heck of a drop. Carter Creek here goes clear up by the house. I've shown it before in my videos. Oh, this creek has just completely washed out areas where you used to be able to walk. It's not even funny. Funny story though, my dad, he years ago when I was probably only like 5 or 6 years old, it was the last time he went mushroom hunting too. My aunt crossed over onto that side. My dad was having no luck over here where I'm at. And she's like, I'm finding them like crazy over here. And he's like, I'm not crossing that creek. But when we weren't paying attention, he was sneaking his way over, and he slid clear to the bottom of this creek. He screwed his back up bad. But that was the last time he went mushroom hunting. I'll update you guys if I find any more. Made it down to the knob here. I'm sure if a person walked these creek banks, you would be able to find quite a few. But I'm not able. And like I said, I've seen people out here already down by Carter Creek Bridge, and I'm sure they've been up on our ground, which, who's going to stop them? And I honestly don't care. I know a lot of people get really angry about that, but not me. More power to them. The way I look at it, I'm out here getting exercise, even if I don't find any mushrooms. I honestly, like I said, I'm not going to eat any. It would make my day though. I could find quite a few, and I got enough to where I could give them to my family, and then I'd even take some over to the neighbors. Just sit them on the doorstep and surprise them. I kind of want to go down here along the banks and down around these old rotten trees. They tend to pop up there and surprise you where you least expect them sometimes. But I'm definitely not going down further into the brush. I'm going to make my way back to the four-wheeler, and I'm going to walk the outside edges of the trees. That's where they like to grow. I know those are kind of the more popular places for them to grow, but there are patches deep into the trees and whatnot that they tend to grow as well. But I'm no expert. My aunt is an expert. If I had her out here, well, for one thing, I probably wouldn't keep up with her. She'd be gone. She's fast. She scans the area and moves on. But like I said, if she was here, we'd be finding a lot. And then again, we might not be lucky because lots of trees have fallen down. The cows have trampled it. Cows probably eating it. So, you know, the last several years, she hasn't had very much luck either. But she walked for miles and miles and miles and miles around trying to find these mushrooms. And she might find a small bag full, but that's nothing when you have to walk that much. Let's see, I think I've already checked that stump over there out. I'm not like my mother. I'm probably walking right over the top of a lot of these things. Probably not helping that I'm filming, not paying enough attention. Like I said, this is a lot just for exercise. I do not see any down along those banks, and I'm not going down there. Like I said, I'm going to walk the brush. You can actually see one of the deer stands out there, middle of the field, where our deer hunters set up a stand. They actually have a huge food plot down here they plant every year. I kid you not. And one day they said there were 200 deer down here eating off the food plot. So our ground is actually very prime for deer hunting. That's why they really enjoy deer hunting down on our property. They were crazy for it. I'm gonna go check out their deer stand once I make it back to the four-wheeler. Of course, I might be a 1/10 of a mile away from my four-wheeler, so it might be a little bit. If I can get away from these big thorns, they're just wrecking me here. That's why you wear long sleeve shirts and pants, folks. Don't be a city slicker and come out here with sandals and shorts. That's not a good idea. There them cows are again. I just chased them off. Now they're back. Can't do anything about it. Neighbors won't tend to their animals. They're a heck of a long way from their property right now. All right, I need to get back into the brush here. Probably need to sit down a minute and rest. I need to scan the outside of these trees on my way back. Kind of look real close. See if I see anything. When I get back to the four-wheeler, I'll update you guys. Alrighty, made it back to the four-wheeler. This little patch right over in here sometimes has quite a few, but I'll tell you guys, I'm about beat. I probably walked, considering how much I went into the woods over in there and then around and all the way around, probably half a mile. That's enough for me. My back is really killing me, so I'm gonna go check out that deer stand. Those are really nice. I didn't know that my deer hunters put up such a nice deer stand, so let's go take a look at them. Oh, this sucker is nice. And this isn't the only one either. There's one over there, and I think there's another one on the other side. Not shooting any deers right now, though. Just